23rd of April 2012. 20 past 5. Who cares about what time it is though? Freedom of speech is dead. Remember a couple of days ago, Alex Jones going on about them wanting to teach little kids how to masturbate. I don't know whether anybody saw that on the Alex Jones show or not. In America, like, you know, some group wants to teach little kids how to do that so they don't hurt themselves. Yeah? Yeah, I know, yeah. So anyway, I've been working at a school. So I thought, oh. Yeah, anyway, so I've been working in this school and that last few weeks. So, you know, teachers, you know. Well, you know what's coming, don't you? Yeah, so, obviously I'd heard that on radio show the night before and that, and I mentioned it to, I won't say who, like, but I mentioned it to someone the next day, yeah? And then it went from them, somehow, you know, because this is an adult I asked, you know what I mean? And I said, I put it exactly like, in America, they're on about teaching little kids how to masturbate, yeah? This group of people, like. And so that went from, you know, she obviously got offended and that, do you know what I mean? This woman, like, yeah? Offended by that, I don't know how, you know. I asked her if that sort of rules came out over here, into the school that I'm working at, would she, you know, what would she think of that? And like I say, it went from her to the head teacher of the school, and it went from the head teacher of the school to my line manager. Yeah, absolutely crazy. Well, anyway, she's told me, I mean, I'm alright and that, you know, you know, I said what had happened and that, you know, I'd heard it the night before, obviously not, you know, and mentioned it the next day, like, do you know what I mean? But, she said, well, you're better off, not talking about religion at work, so you can't talk about religion at work, don't talk about politics at work, and, well, you know, pretty much keep your mouth shut unless it's work related, really, I suppose. So, freedom of speech is now dead. Yeah, I mean, I've really felt, I don't know, it don't feel right to me. It really does not feel right that, you know, something that I've heard on the radio and then mentioned to somebody else has then gone to a head teacher and then gone to my line manager. Do you know what I mean? And then she's mentioned it to me. You know, it's like, you know, after I mentioned it, I hadn't really thought about it until today. Do you know what I mean? I think I mentioned it yesterday morning. It's Tuesday now, so I mentioned it Monday. It's Tuesday now. So, really, I don't know. I don't know what to do. I wish there were plenty of jobs out there, because I'd have been gone by now. But there ain't, unfortunately. Plus, I like my job. You know, it's just unfortunate with all this political correctness. It's just a shame with all the political correctness and that's going on in the world. I'm not sure either. I don't know whether you know, I wear my Lord of the Rings ring on my wedding ring finger, yeah? And the other day she was saying, oh, I thought you were married because you've got a ring on. I said, well, marriage doesn't really matter anymore, does it? Now that gay people can get married. Now, if you knew me right, you'd know that I'm not saying gays shouldn't get married because I think gays are I really don't. I have not got any problems with gays, yeah, or homosexuals. Sorry, because that's the dictionary word, isn't it? Homosexual, or is it? Is it homosexual? Anyway, I really haven't got a problem. But like the other day, I made it very clear that I am absolutely disgusted that gays are going to be allowed to get married. Married, and marriage is the union between a man and a woman before you have kids, yeah, and the father gets the name, yeah, and I think she might have been pissed off about that as well, so, you know, but yeah, I really disagree with gays being able to get married, and marriage, like I say, is between a man and a woman, and you get married and then you have kids, don't you? You know, not out of wedlock like I was. My mother. Hey. But you know, marriage between a man and a woman, and that's how it should be. That's how it's always been, and that's how it should be. Yeah. Like I say, anybody that actually proper knows me knows that I'm allowed to have that opinion if I want. Yeah. That's, you know. And, you know, if somebody wants to say something about that, well, they're going to have a really, really, really hard time of it. I know, I mean, my brother's gay, like, yeah, and quite a few, obviously his friends are as well, and there's quite a few, you know, so, like I said, I really ain't got a problem. He knows my point of view, and it's, you know, it's sort of there as well, do you know what I mean? Is, you know, why should we nick that name? They've got civil partnership, they've got, you know, they can have all the money in that when one of the partner dies now. But anyway, freedom of speech is dead, so I thought I'd have a rant into YouTube. I know, I can't show my face, I'm sorry. But I mean, that might just make it so difficult, really, might. You know, I don't want to end up like Free Truth Show and that, you know what I mean? Where is Free Truth Show? Where is he? What's happened to Patrick? You know what I mean? If anyone knows what's happened to Free Truth Show, can they let me know, please? Because he hasn't put out up for about 3 months. I'm wondering if he's done an armed robbery or something, so he's jailed. Or he's tried to fetch an aeroplane down or something. Who knows, and been arrested. Who knows? Anyway, freedom of speech is dead.